Two cards I did not get to are probably the two most important cards in the entire tarot deck. And I feel a tremendous affinity with this particular card, the Hanged Man card. I consider, as much as the Justice card, it is one of the most important cards. And this is my birth card, along with the Courage or Strength card. Card number 8. Card number 12. My birthday is coming up in 8 days. Very appropriate. You know, that this is card number 12. 8/12, August 12th is my birthday. Those are my cards. Strength or Courage and the Hanged Man. And what the Hanged Man is the evolution card. The Hanged Man is the servant of evolution. The Hanged Man is the servant of natural law. I talked about this concept of service in the past, being a servant. It doesn't mean being a slave. This is not the slave of natural law. This is not the slave of God. It's the servant, the one who takes the law on a platter, like a waiter or a servant in a restaurant takes food on a platter to someone and hands it to them. And now they have to take it into themselves. You can't make them eat it. Okay, you can't force it into their makeup. They have to make that willful decision to it, but you are the servant. And again, we are the waiters. We wait. We are already there. We have this knowledge integrated into our makeup as an individual, but we wait on other people. This is the concept of the bodhisattva in the Buddhist tradition. The one who waits in the prison, who keeps coming back to the prison, giving natural law to people until they awaken. And until all are free and all are out. That's the Hanged Man. He has accepted that he's crucified in the physical domain on the tree. On the, quote, tree of life, which is rapidly becoming the tree of death. So, tremendously powerful and appropriate for my particular birth cards. You can calculate your own with your birth month first and then your birthday. And if they end up being greater than, either 12 or, 21, then you can just reduce. So if you're born on the 31st of the month, you just reduce that. 3 plus 1 is 4. So your second birth card would be 4. Okay? Since I'm born August 12th, my first card is 8, which is Courage or Strength, and then 12, which is the Hanged Man, the servant of evolution, the servant of natural law that is seated at the right hand of natural law. So the Hanged Man is true evolution in consciousness. Service to truth, service to natural law, service to the laws of objective morality. And he's enlightened. This is the Illuminati card, folks. You want the Illuminati card. It's not, the devil or the death card. They're not the Illuminati. They're the ones who are trying to destroy the Illuminati. They're trying to prevent illumination and enlightenment. This is the Illuminati card. Okay? This is the actual society that the people within society would comprise a group called the Illuminati, the Illuminated Ones, the Hanged Man card. That's what the halo of light around the being's head means. And the great cross, see, that's what it represents. The Tau cross of the universe, and then of the power of natural law, and then he is upon that, the lesser cross of his legs crossed. Again, we saw the symbolism in the tarot last week of the great cross and the lesser cross. The great cross of the galaxy/universe, the lion, the man, the bull, and the eagle, and then the lesser cross of the individuated sun, which is what the Hanged Man represents. That's the solar system cross of the solstices and the equinoxes. And here we have it reflected in the macrocosm. So you see, it's always the law of correspondence applied. And that's why we have to understand what we are talking about here is not just the individual progression or evolution of the soul. This is the progression of the whole society as a whole. Okay? That doesn't mean attachment to the physical domain. That means that you are a servant of natural law in the physical domain. And yes, it is about getting everybody to that level of consciousness. It's not about just individuals progressing to it, as too many people who don't understand real high-level spirituality want to talk about. And this is the elitism of Hermeticism coming through. And I don't agree with it. That's why they haven't accomplished the great work. That's why the great work has not been accomplished of ending human slavery on Earth and on any other planet where slavery presents itself. That's the goal. It's a very real world spiritual goal in the physical domain. And people have to get that message through their heads, folks. They have to get it through their heads. This is not about what happens in other dimensions, the hereafter, some afterlife that we don't know is coming, exists, whatever. Okay? This is about doing it here, boots on the ground, streetwise spirituality. And too few want to accept that because they want to believe it's just about the individual. That's the height of hubris. That's the height of hubris. This is indeed about everyone. It's about the collective. It's about the aggregate of society. Actually, it's about everyone. See, this is the idea in Thelema that the law is for all. The true understanding of natural law is not for a spiritual elite. It is for everyone. As Gamma Ray, the metal band, said in their song, heaven is for everyone. When I hear the line, I get chills up and down my spine. I get goosebumps on my flesh. You know, the whole idea that you can take my heartbeat, but you will not take my soul. That's the hangman card. That means you'll crucify me in the flesh, in the physical world of life, but you will not annihilate my soul and my understanding of right and wrong and under natural law. So do whatever you will to the flesh. But I will be back here and never, ever escape. Escape is not what I'm looking for. See? You know? This is the idea, the whole concept of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Not looking for escape. Looking for true transformation in the physical domain, because that's what natural law, the law of the universe, is demanding and commanding. And that's the only authority there is.